forgot to turn on the music. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Rug Life. Hope you're having a good day. Oh man, guys. Yesterday was rough. If you were watching the markets yesterday, you know it was pretty rough. You know, yesterday was a day. It was bleeding so much yesterday. I was not expecting that at all. To be straight up with you, not expecting that much blood in the water yesterday. But I was able to buy the dip yesterday before the pump, which was nice. But guys, good morning. Before I'm like jumping way too ahead. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. We're in day 2 of October, and so I hope you're having a great day. I hope you've been getting wins. I hope you are excited for what's to come this next month. So I know I am. I know I'm super hyped. There's just like when things start going green across the entire market, everything, like all the tides rise, you know, and it's a good time. And so I'm very excited for what's coming. It's going to be a very good month. And dude, like I am less than 2 weeks out from having my daughter too. That's like also crazy. This month is just insane. This month is insane altogether, like across the board. It's going to be a really cool month for me. So yeah. And I think what like, I mean, now looking in hindsight of why yesterday was so crazy in the market, I think it was because of what was happening over in like Israel and Iran, and which is that's like super sad to see, like what's going on. And I hope I don't know if I have any audience members in there, but if you are an audience member and you live over there, I hope you're safe. I hope you weren't affected. I hope your families were safe. But yeah, I remember watching the bombardment. I was like, man, that is crazy. I don't even like, I have no context for what that is even like. I've never experienced something like that, so I can't even speak to it as if I knew. But it's crazy, and I just hope, yeah, people were safe. Sounds like most of the missiles were stopped, or bombs, or I don't know if they're missiles or bombs, but it sounds like they were stopped. Let's get today. I can't do a long stream, so I'm gonna get right into some TA. And let's get into it, because I think we're on the brink. Like, we're this close to just seeing price start ripping, and so I want to give us the whole point, right, of this stream is to show you guys how I TA, and also hopefully to show you, like, look what the market's about to do, and so giving you kind of like the alpha on what's going to happen. So if you're doing TA, if you are a day trader, if you futures trade, you can also be prepared, and you could take advantage of what goes down in the market. So let's do some TA, and let's get into what we think is gonna happen. As you can see on my screen already in the top right corner, you can see I'm already in a position, and it's doing well. I got it this morning. I followed my rule. I can't trade before 7:20 a.m. PST, and so I did it after that, and now it's been great. Price was on the VWAP. So let's look at Bitcoin first, because Bitcoin is doing some cool stuff. So let me get to my screen share. There you go. Okay, so all right, we're looking at Bitcoin right now. Let's get to the day time frame. Let's do some TA. All right, let's get this all set up. I'm just gonna start marking like highs and lows, right? So we got this trend line. We also have which almost looks like it broke formation there. I think it's more like this. Maybe more like that. I think it's more like that. Look at that day candle. Yesterday was just crazy. I mean, this Bitcoin candle right here from the open, or let's see, from the high of the day was 64,070 to the low of the day was $60,108. That's a $4,000 candle. A $4,000 swing right there in that one candle. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Okay. We got this this is our day time frame, right? So we marked out some of the day time frame. We got this, right? This lower low, higher low, right? To higher high here, higher low, higher high, right? So I think this is a pretty accurate. I wouldn't go off of these. I'd go off of this low here. So that's the day trend line. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour, you have this downtrend, right? Four hours, my light blue color. Okay. We might be breaking this formation soon on the 4 hour. And price is above the VWAP on the 4 hour too. See that gap between the price and VWAP? That's pretty good. Look at volume in here. What is this volume at? I mean, look at this candle. This candle had... No way. In that 4 hour candle, is that right? $1.109 billion. $1.1 billion in that one candle. What about this candle over here? 791.435 million. So in this 4 hour period, at this VWAP right here, we had $1.1 billion go into the market. 1.36 billion on these two right here of selling off. Dang. Bitcoin's just, that's crazy. $1 billion in one 4 hour candle. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing any chats. Okay. All right, let's go on the 1 hour on Bitcoin. We have this like double bottom here. You see this? Pay attention to that. Let me double bottom there. We're gonna make that a white line. Double bottom right there. You see that? And you also see this. See that? That's pretty bullish right there. What's going on with Bitcoin right there? You see that? Double bottom. This consolidation broke out of consolidation. What I would expect is this push out here, retesting the 50 and probably a retest on the top of this white line. And then that'd be like pretty solid right there. So Bitcoin's showing bullish momentum. Let's go with Bitcoin's 15-minute. Boom, boom, boom. 15-minute trend line right there. See how it follows that trend line. Bitcoin's looking very bullish. Bitcoin is looking, what about the 5-minute? Yeah, look at that. well above the VWAP. This is kind of, so Solana was doing the same thing. I entered right in this. Bitcoin is moving nicely, and as you can see, my Solana position is also moving nicely. We're up 12.5% on that. So let's check the 3-minute. Yeah, looking good, looking really solid. I think we're gonna have a bullish day. I think we're gonna have a very bullish day, and I think after the bleeding that happened yesterday, I think we're getting a bullish week, right? And I'll show you why I believe that too. Bitcoin. We're gonna just open this up. We're not gonna get to it yet. I'm just gonna have it opened up. But look, now might come the retest on this white line, right? Which would be not financial advice or anything, but that would be a good entry. That'd be like an ideal entry with this break of structure. You watch what happens here, right? Maybe it retests the 50 as the 50 moves up. Maybe it retests the 20, right? And then you watch it, and then maybe that's a good entry. And what we'd really want is price to break out of this blue line, right? That's our 4-hour trend line. We'd want price to break out of this and also respect this 15-minute trend line, right? We could even add this trend line here on the 3-minute, but I don't love it as much, but we can. Let's do it and see how it respects that 3-minute. See how little higher or higher low, higher high, right? Let's see how it respects this trend line too. I'm not as concerned of this one, more concerned with the yellow line, right? And remember, this white line was the consolidation top and the consolidation bottom where we had the double bottom here. Okay, that's Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's, let's go back to the 1 hour. Actually, let's go to the 15-minute. Okay, Bitcoin's showing us some bullish momentum, right? Bitcoin's looking pretty solid here. I love this breakout here of this consolidation, right? Making a new high here, making higher lows. Like, we're getting bullish confirmation for the day. And what I think is once we get that bullish confirmation for the day, I think we're going to get bullish confirmation for the week. And I'm excited for Bitcoin. I'm very excited to see what Bitcoin does. Hey, if you guys are in the stream and you're finding any of this information helpful, please like the stream, share the stream, comment or chat in here. Like, all of it, I love it when you guys chat in here. So if you're enjoying the stream, if you have any questions at any moment when we're doing our technical analysis, like what are some of my indicators, what are the lines I'm using, how do I know that's support and resistance or double bottom, whatever it is, let me know. If you have any questions at any moment in the stream. I answer all my chats from across all the platforms that I stream from, so please do not hesitate. Rug Life, let's go, right? I'm hyped. I love this momentum. I'm super stoked for October. Like, I cannot wait, and I hope you guys are ready too. I'm in positions, like I'm hoping I have a trailing stop loss on my Sol position, but I'm hoping that I've given a pretty good gap, so like it can really like let it run if it runs today. Let's also look, let's go to the 4-hour time frame, and I want to show you guys, let's look at some of the VPVR. Let's look at liquidity. Okay, let's look at what liquidity is doing in the market on Bitcoin too. Like, where are places where liquidity is pooling? So you have right here, this is right about 6, let me make that bigger. So when you look right here on the chart, right, we're not looking at the candles right now. We're not looking over here. We're not looking at this. We're looking at these bars. Okay, and right now price went all the way down to these bars right here, but you see this liquidity up here and right around 63.2, 63.3. This is where I'm looking at. Okay, what is price? Is price going to go up here? This should be a magnet for price, right? Where price is currently, which is this little green line, should come up to here, right around 63.2. So I'm looking at today How well will we go up to this? You know, we got a good volume spike over here. We have volume coming in green volume too. So will price head up towards, for Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin right now is 62,000, right around 62,000. So that'd be about a 3,000 or a $1,200 swing to get to this liquidity, right? So Bitcoin has a magnet to pull price upwards right now in this liquidity zone right here, which we can draw a little rectangle like that and then drag it over. So now we have it on our price, right? So when we go down to a lower time frame, we see price. What is price going to do in this gray box now, right? With the way price is moving out, the way it broke out of this consolidation, what is price going to do when it taps this gray box? Okay, and that indicator I'm using is called VPVR. Okay, which the indicator for the actual name is volume profile visible range. Okay, volume profile visible range. That's what we're using. And my other indicators are the EMAs, moving average exponential, and then VWAP. Okay, volume weighted average price. That's what VWAP is. But yeah, VPVR, that's where it helps me find where's liquidity at and where's price probably going to be pulled up towards. And so this, let's find emoji right here. Can we search? I want to find the magnet emoji so we can like have it there. It should be like right here, right there. What? Where is it? Oh, there it is. So this, can I rotate this? There we go. This box is a magnet for price, right? It's gonna pull price up to this box. Okay, so that's what we're watching right now. What is price actually gonna tap this box or not? So now that we have liquidity for Bitcoin, right, we can kind of watch that. Let's go to Solana, my favorite. You can see my TA already. You can kind of see what I've already been doing. We're at the 15-minute. I kind of want to erase all this stuff so you guys can so we can get a fresh look. Yeah, I kind of want to erase all this. Let's start from scratch. We're gonna do it all together. I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna erase this guy, and we'll leave this guy there. I'll explain what that is later. Oh, where is my? Let me see something real fast. 146.28. Let's see where. 146.28. Okay, I wonder if we'll get stopped out here. So we're in profit. My stop loss is in profit currently. Where with the trailing stop loss, it's trailing at 1.25% of whatever the highest last number was, right? So I have it like this is the peak, right? That price was just at. So I have a trailing stop loss on my Solana position. And just right about there. So I have this trailing stop loss. So wherever price last went, it'll follow it 1.25%. But if it lowers, it doesn't lower the trailing stop loss. It just holds there. So I kind of want to. It might retest the 50 here. I kind of wondering if I should delete that. Let's see, what time frame are we on? 15 minutes. Sorry, I'm just checking my position real fast. I caught this move yesterday. See this pump? and I sold up here, caught that move, went to sleep, and now I woke up, entered it right in this consolidation. Let's see what the 3 minutes doing. Where is my stop loss compared to the 50? I think I'm gonna cancel the trailing stop loss right now, because I want to see what price does. It made a lower low here. I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it. Worst case scenario, we get closed out and we re-enter. Worst case scenario. So let's do some TA. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Let me fix this too. Okay, let's do some TA. Let's erase all these guys. We're gonna leave the blue lines though. And we'll erase this guy. Erase this box. Erase this box. Erase this box. Okay. So you see my trend line here, right? This day trend line and then this day trend line, right? Looks like we have a double bottom here on Solana. Do you guys see that? Let me take this real fast. This double bottom right here. You see that? It looks like a double bottom, and it looks like price is respecting that and might hold this. And it looks like the day time frame retested the 50 right here, that bright red line. And it looks like it's holding that and starting to reject off of it. Could be bullish momentum if it holds. But I'm kind of watching. I'm like Solana isn't looking as bullish as the Bitcoin chart is. But I think what matters the most is what does Bitcoin do, because Bitcoin's the leader, right, in the market. And so if Bitcoin starts going bullish, that means other coins are going to start going bullish. So I'm not too worried about Solana. I think it'll follow what Bitcoin does. And if Bitcoin begins a bullish move and starts really going in a bullish trend, I think Solana does the same. All right, that's the day time frame. Let's look at the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour. We had a little bit of what I would call a break of formation, right? We had this solid bullish trend here, right? We had this trend line and it broke it, right? But now it's retesting this same low, right? A double bottom. It almost is. No, not yet. But it's a double bottom of what I see, right? You have the bottoms here and the bottom here. And this time it's rejecting very nicely off. Let me get this out of the way. This isn't driving me nuts. Right? Double bottom here. Price on Solana 2 on the 4 hour time frame. Do you see that? Is above the VWAP. VWAP is this light blue line. Price is holding above it. Now we have a 4 hour red candle, right? Not a great. I don't love that. But it also, this candle is only 30 minutes in. So this candle still got a lot of time. But what I like is price is above the VWAP, right? It looks like right here we had a low. VWAP bounced down to price. And then it's been holding the VWAP ever since. So I think we'll be holding this VWAP. Let's go to the hour time frame. Let's get some trend lines here. Or actually, let's go back to 4 hour. I forgot to put a trend line. Yep, that's a 4 hour color for us. Okay, that's a 4 hour trend line. Now let's go down to the 1 hour. And let's do some lines here. I see this. There we go. Okay, that's the 1 hour trend line. Do you see how it's broken that 1 hour trend line? Right? But we do have this consolidation, right? There's a double bottom here too. So if you go like right about there, and then you have another white line. Well, there is that white line up there, but let's make a bigger one. We have this same consolidation, just like Bitcoin. But it looks like Solana hasn't done its move yet. Right? Bitcoin had almost this identical formation right here. Double bottom. Consolidation up here. But price for Solana has yet to push out. But the good thing about price of Solana, it's above the VWAP. It's above the 9 and the 20. And so if we can get on the 1 hour, the 9 across the 20 and keep this momentum, that would be solid. That's like all right, prices or Solana is going to definitely follow what Bitcoin does. But we got to watch it still. We're still watching. Let's check the 15-minute. So the 15-minute has, just like Bitcoin, it's so funny. They literally always, they hold hands. All right, we got the same trend line on the 15. But it looks like Solana is testing it currently. Currently testing this 15-minute trend line. Right? The 9 and the 20 have crossed on the 50. Price is above the VWAP. And it looks like price is holding the 9-day moving average. Right? So let me know if I'm speaking in too many weird terms. If there's any terms that will help you, please let me know, because I know I'm using a lot of like trading terms. So if any of these are not helpful or you don't understand what I'm saying, please stop me, ask a question, and I would love to explain more. But the white and the green and the red line are my EMAs, right? My moving averages. The white line's the 9, the green line's the 20, the red, bright red, is the 50. And it looks like they're all crossing in bullish momentum, and that this candle here, that you can barely see because it's like so thin, is respecting this 15-minute trend line. And we've broken the 1 hour trend line too. Let's go to the 5 minutes, see what the 5 minutes doing. Yeah, it looks like it's holding. It retested the 20 here. That looks like it's not holding the 15-minute. There we go. That looks like it's not holding the 15-minute trend line. When you go down to the lower time frame. Ooh. Looks like it might not be holding it on Solana. We'll see though. This candle has a minute 25 left. We'll see what it does here. Let's go all the way down to the 3 minute now. Let's see, it looks like it's consolidating, but it might actually, the 9 and the 20 might cross, which if you're not in a position currently, could be an opportunity, right? When price goes lower, maybe we retest the 50. Where's the VWAP on here? There it is. Maybe we retest the VWAP here. That could be a good entry, right? If we go down to the VWAP again, if it goes down to the VWAP, I get stopped out because my stop loss is like right here. Let's see, where is my stop loss? 146.28 still, 146.28. Let's put a horizontal line. So my stop loss is that white line right there. For me, if I got stopped out and price goes back down to the VWAP, I'd be looking at re-entering, right? Which honestly, I'm like, I don't know if I want to re-enter or if I want to just add to my position. I think I might take away my trailing stop loss right now. Yeah, I just took it away. Okay, so I'm gonna do this instead. I'm gonna watch what price does here, because I'm actively I put the trailing stop loss because I was like kind of doing other things, so I wanted to just have that in. But now that we're focused in, we're watching the charts together, we're locked in on what's happening. I would want to see if price goes down back to this VWAP. I'm gonna start adding to this position. I'm gonna add more than what I've already added. So right now this position is honestly from my usual size is pretty small. It's only a $50,000 position with 10x leverage. So I usually like am trading with like $200,000 positions, $250,000 positions. So I have a lot to add to this. So I've been waiting kind of for a little bit lower. I would love to see what it does at the 50. I would love to see a hard retest on the 50 and then see if it even goes. Like the 9 and the 20 might cross pretty soon. But ideally, I would like to see another retest on the VWAP and then put some entries there and see what price does. Oh, you know what we can do that we didn't do yet on Solana 2 is let's check liquidity. So let's zoom out a little bit on the 4-hour time frame. We're right now in the liquidity zone. You guys see that? Right, we're checking these bars over here. We're right now in this liquidity zone. And so there's two magnets I see. There's a magnet up here, which is like back to 158 to 155, like mid 155, right? So there's a magnet up here, and there's also a magnet down here, 133, right? Like 131. The top of this is 134. To the bottom of that is 129, right? There is a magnet pulling us downward. So, you know, I would have hated because that's just a great entry, right? I would just plan for that. But if price cannot hold this area, right, with this double bottom on the 4-hour time frame, if we cannot hold that and we continue to push down, my guess is we would go back down to the 130s. Okay, but if we hold this and are able to keep bullish momentum, my guess is we go back to the 150s, right? Maybe as high as 157 or 158, or as on the lower end like 154.59 or like 155. So we'll see what price is doing right now, but let's also get let's go to the 1 hour to get some more liquidity zones too. All right, let's do this. So here's some liquidity up here. And then we got liquidity like down here. And then we're in this liquidity, right? We're in this box of liquidity. So there we go. So now when we go back to our 3-minute time frame, you can see right now we're battling in liquidity. That's why we got this consolidation, right? We're figuring things out. We're figuring things out. And are we going to break out of this consolidation and this liquidity? I'm going to hide the VPVR right now because we have our boxes, right? Or are we going to push down for Solana and go to this liquidity? Here's something too I wanted to show you guys on CoinGlass, right? So when I was talking about could this week be green? Could this week for October be a green? There we go, 120, 110. Okay. Could this week of October, the first week of October, be a green week? And what I like to look at is, right, historically, what has happened in the first week of October. So right now you can see October is kicking off with negative 2.35%, right? We had a record high in September of 7.29% ROI for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has never had a green month higher than 6%. So we broke a record high on September ROI. And when September is usually green, right? I've said this in Monday stream. I'm going to do it again. So if there's anyone new, or if for anyone just watching that, I could just remind you, because I like doing this for myself too. When September goes green, look at last year's September. When September is green, October is green, November is green, December is green, January is green, February and March are green, right? This one, September is green, October is green, November is green, December is green. Now, January is red, but very, very small. And then February is green, right? So when we get a green September, usually the rest of that year is going to be green, right? So for me, seeing that we got a green September, every single time we've gotten that, the rest of the year was green. So for me, historically, what I'm planning on is this is a green month and a record high. My guess is October, November, December, we're going to see green. And you can see the average and the medians here. You're looking at 20% return in October, potentially as high as a 46.81%. That's an average for November. And then a December return of about 5.5%, right? But let's look at weekly, right? So let's go over. This was the last week of September, right? 3.3%. Now, historically, for October, the first week of October is not really like a strong week, right? Sometimes you're seeing 18, but you're looking at 3, 1, 4%, 5, 6. We had a 13% here, 1.98%, right? Or even these red ones. First week of October, not super crazy. Even the second week of October is not super crazy, right? But you got the third and the fourth week of October, green, right? So these first 2 weeks of October might not be very crazy, but they might present the opportunity to get the lower entry, right? So for me, I really like looking back at what is price done in the past in the first week or first 2 weeks of October when we get that green month. But even if you look at the second week of October, right? Or third week of October, they've only ever had 2 red weeks during the third week of October, right? So the third week, usually you're getting good momentum. The first and second week, you're getting decent momentum. There's been some red, right? This one had 3 red days. This one had 4. And the returns aren't anything crazy. So I'm really looking forward for these 2 weeks to be like the entry times, where the third and fourth week of October are like the TP times. Like that's when we're taking profit, and that's where we're hitting our peaks on our positions, right? So to put it in context, like remember what has happened in the past. I mean, I can even go down to the daily returns. Let's see. Where are we? January. Oh, okay. Let's go to October. So there we go. Okay. You can even break this down to like the daily. I mean, this is probably too nitty gritty. I probably wouldn't go this nitty gritty, but you can even go down to the day, right? First 2 days of October, usually not very good. Look at this first day of October, almost always red, which was yesterday. What was yesterday? Yesterday was red. Yesterday was not good. The 2nd of October, you're getting a little more green. The 3rd of October, a little more green. The 4th and then on 4th and on starts getting a little more green, right? Really the 3rd and on. So like you got to put it into context is what has happened in the past. What does it look like? And then you can keep going through October and seeing like how green, like the 19th, usually a pretty green day, right? You can get down to that nitty gritty of like October itself. But like, to put it into context for yourself, like you can see the 1st of October almost never green. So if you're freaking out about yesterday, like, oh my gosh, October is not working, it's failing, like, no, look in the past and be like, oh, that's typical. 1st of October, not a great day. I should have shorted more on the 1st of October, because historically it's a shorting type of day. So I hope that's helpful. And this, if you're wondering where the heck did I find this, CoinGlass. If you search, if you just search up this Bitcoin monthly ROI, like search up that and then click on the CoinGlass link. Watch when I search it, CoinGlass. Click that one, and it gives you great great information. I'm actually gonna bookmark this. BTC ROI. Oh wait, we bookmarked that. So now we always have it for our positions. Oh, look at that. We might get a retest here on Solana on the VWAP. So I'm not expecting today to be anything super crazy in regards to upward momentum. I think Thursday and Friday we'll see good momentum if it holds, right? If it actually holds. Let's go to Bitcoin real fast. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing in that area that we put. So Bitcoin's retesting the top of that consolidation right now. Bitcoin's retesting in the top of this right now. And it broke this. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this 3 minute. Remember we said I was like, it doesn't really matter. This yellow line's kind of what matters more for me for Bitcoin. Will it hold this yellow line? If it does not, that's kind of like, okay, could go lower and maybe retest this day trend line here. Let's see what Solana's going to do here. We're back to Solana right now. We're looking at Solana. Oh, that's a good question, Rug Life. Let's look at JUP. Rug Life just said, any thoughts on where JUP goes short, mid, or long term? Let's do it. Let's look at JUP too. All right. Let's watch favorites and then JUP. I was doing some TA on JUP right now. Oh. Let's look at JUP. I think JUP I'm a big fan of JUP. I love that coin. Probably one of my favorite coins in all of Solana. Solana is my top favorite coin, period, across everything. I love Solana, my favorite one. If I had to pick a number 2, it's a battle between JUP and Bonk. I love those two coins. I think they have great R&R potential, especially for the end of this year. I am a big fan of JUP and Bonk. Big fan of JUP and Bonk. But let's look at JUP. Okay, so we're on the day time frame right now of JUP. You see this daily trend line right here, right? Price is about to test it, but something for JUP that I'm looking at right now, it's rejecting the 50 on the day time frame. Not a good signal for JUP. Not great there, but before we get a really good thesis, let's look. It made a lower low too. You see that? Made a lower low here on JUP. So JUP might be taking a little longer to recover from this downward momentum, and might retest this day trend line a little harder before we see bullish momentum. But also remember, JUP follows Solana, Solana follows Bitcoin. Okay, so if those are going green, most likely Jupiter is going to be going green. Let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. So I got these trend lines, right? This trend line for the 4-hour, and then this trend line for the 4-hour. Which I might be able to make this a little tighter. There we go. And you see this double bottom here on Jupiter too. See that? Price right there and price right there. And when we get into a little bit lower time frames, you can kind of see. Let's go to the 1 hour. 1 hour, I got this trend line going here. And looks like price is kind of battling to break out of that 1 hour trend line. You see that? And instead of actually making a double bottom here on the Jupiter, it looks like it made a lower low. You see that there? There's a low here, then a lower low, and this could be a lower high. So Jupiter kind of is looking for me a little like going in the down direction. That sellers are kind of winning here. But now the long term, now that's short term, right? In the short term, like say today, I think Jupiter is probably going lower, probably going to retest the daily trend line here that we have, that blue line right there. That's short term. Now midterm to long term, I'm very bullish on Jupiter. I think if you have spot positions on Jupiter, that's great. Like if you're looking at holding for the next 3 months to 6 months, and you're looking at like buying highs or selling highs and buying lows, and just like making profits on the bigger, larger day time frames and spot positions, very bullish. Now, if you're looking at futures trading and you're like a scalper, in the short term, I think we might be going lower. Like it's kind of rejecting this 1 hour trend line here. It's rejected the 20 right there, you see, and price is now below the VWAP on JUP. So short term, I think JUP actually might be looking like it might have a red day today and not a green day. Let me check my Solana position real fast. Go down to a 3 minute. Looks like it's about to test the VWAP. Look at that, we're testing the VWAP. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna put a stop loss up. Oh, let me get the price first. Ooh, let's see what it does here on the VWAP. 144.8. All right, we're not risking too much here. It's less than $300 we're risking here on this trade. But I think it's a retest on the VWAP, and I think it's actually going to be pretty solid. I might want to add a little bit. Let's see what it does here. I kind of want price to come back lower to the VWAP again before I add some more. Rug Life, was that helpful? Like for me, JUP, I could see JUP hitting a $10 coin. Man, like I think JUP is such the ecosystem they've created and the exchange they have is amazing, right? They're sitting sub $1. Like if you're trading spot, anything under $1, I think is great. Like their all-time high was almost $2. So personally, if you're trading spot, right, you're not doing these futures trading with leverage. Anything under $1, I think is a great place to start DCAing into JUP for the long term. I'm a big fan. Good. I'm glad. We'd also do some TA on Bonk too, because like for me, I want you guys to understand that it's not like just Bitcoin or Solana that's gonna do good this night. JUP up only. Beard. I don't know, Beard. I don't know, dude. The chart is not looking very bullish right now. Unless it's changed right now with Solana retesting. Or is this JUP? On the 3-minute, it could pop back into that 1 hour. It could, Beard. I don't know. Why do I feel like the chart changed on me? Wait, let me go back to 1 hour. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know, Beard. I mean, I'm bullish on JUP. I'm bullish on JUP, period. But in like the short term, like in the next 4 hours, I don't know. Beard says I'm wrong. Long term, will JUP / Bonk outperform Sol based on market cap? Do you mean like in regards to the percentage of their gain? Like, do you think if, like, say Solana had a 30% return, but JUP had like a 40 to 50% return? Is that what you mean? Long term, will JUP / Bonk outperform Sol based on market cap? That's what I'm guessing that you're asking, like kind of like their growth and MC percentage wise, because percentages are what matter. Because like Bonk and JUP won't ever compete with Solana's market cap in regards to like getting to the same size market cap, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think they could percentage wise have a better R&R than Solana. Yeah, because they are a little more risky, right? Bonk is a meme coin. JUP is a DeFi protocol coin, right? So they're much smaller market caps, which they could have the better R&R over this next period. But also it is a little riskier, right? What if they don't? What if no one like actually buys them like we think we will? So like the reason why the return's a little greater there is because it's a little riskier that it might not, you know, have that same growth. But I think they do have the potential to have the better return than Solana, right? Because I mean, Bonk is like 4 zeros, right? It's sub a penny, so you can buy a lot of Bonk compared to Solana, right? If you have $100, you're not even getting one Sol. If you have $100, you're getting like, I don't know if it's millions, but you're getting thousands and thousands of Bonk. So you're getting more, you know, bang for your buck. Yeah, but they're just riskier, right? A little more volatile. Beard, you might be right. It looks like the 1 hours might be popping back into that trend line. What about the 15-minute? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I think I missed my re-entry on Solana. Dang it. Let's see. I want price to come back down to the VWAP. Dang it, I missed it. Yeah, you're welcome, Rogue Life. Hope that's helpful. I'm gonna add a little bit. I don't want my entry to pop up too much. Let's see, what is that? That puts me probably right under the VWAP. Yeah. Nope. That's not what I wanted. Wait, did I change something? No. Okay. Come on, come back down to the VWAP. Don't fade. History often repeats itself. History likes to rhyme. Do the same thing over and over again. I think you might be right, actually, Beard. Depending on the way that it closes out here. Let me see. I want to open up a new tab, get Jupiter over here so I can hop back and forth. Let's see. Come on, come back down to the VWAP. Oh man. There we go. There we go. Come on, a little bit lower. I'm gonna add a little bit there. See, it didn't even move my entry. Oh, it did. Just a tiny bit. Let's see, Jupe. Wait, hold on. Let me touch it. Go under my entry. Go under it. All right, we're like right at the VWAP. What are we at? Okay, I want to add a little bit more. I want price to go under my entry so I can put in a sizable little portion. So my entry doesn't move too much. See how price is respecting that VWAP right there? That's good. That's good momentum. Let's see Jupe. What is Jupe at? 80 cents right now? Look at Jupe 15 minute. Okay, let's look at Jupe 15 minute. Right online. Right online. Fix your trend. This green trend line. This is my 1 hour. Let's see. Do I have it off? Oh, it's a little too high. Oh shoot. Oh, I might have had it too high. Oh, shoot. Oops. It is right on trend. Top ones don't go off the wicks, which solid. Top ones don't go off the wicks. Solid candles. Top one, don't go off the wicks. Oh, go off the solid candles. I see what you're saying. You're saying like that? I was saying the top line use solid candles, not wicks. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, it's respecting that. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I could probably even make this go a little lower. I see what you're saying. Oh, and if it bounces off this trend line. All right. Let's see what it does here with JUP. Let me check back to Solana real fast. There, I added a little bit to my position. We're almost to where I want to be. Go a little lower. Okay. I'm at an ideal spot for my position now. In regards to size wise. Hopefully it holds this. Let me see what he's saying on Discord. He might be showing me his trend line. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay. Yeah, I fixed my trend line right. If it holds that trend line, like we're hoping, I might enter a long too on that. On JUP. We'll see. Let's go to 3 minute. See what the 3 minute does here on the trend line for JUP. Okay. I'm gonna take that off because they like to stop loss on. I'm gonna put a line though to help me know previous low. The 3 minute trend, the 3 minute time frame for those watching right now. I'm not too worried about the 3 minute time frame going under here and like coming back up. It often will do that. Like, see how it like comes in, then goes out. Like on these smaller time frames, it'll oftentimes have candles that go out then come back in. Now on these bigger time frames, like 15 minute, you would want that to be more of like a wick in, right? Like the higher time frames, you necessarily don't want the body of the candle to be outside of your trend line. the lower time frames, it's more normal to see a candle go out and then price come back in. Let's see where VWAP is at for JUP. VWAP. Okay. There we go. Might have just made a higher low. And I'm just adding little bits into my position on Sol in these dips, because I have pretty high conviction, especially with what Bitcoin was doing, that today's going to be a good day for Solana. So, and I also have in my head, this is kind of like the previous low, that if price starts breaking that, maybe looking at like, do we close the position, or what's going to happen here with that? But I want to see price start going back into the VWAP, above the VWAP. See on the 15-minute. Yeah. And our entry's right in the middle of this box too. And so if we break out like Bitcoin did in this consolidation, we're in a solid entry, like a really good entry. But if structure starts to break here, maybe retest the bottom of this box instead. But looks like we're holding nicely. I'm happy with the way the formation is going. Our price is moving right now. Yeah, if this starts to break structure here, like make lower lows, that's not a good indicator. I'd probably be looking for, see what happens here at the bottom of this liquidity area. Oh, here we go. See price for JUP start coming back into this trend line. I might make a long here, start entering in. All right, 20 seconds left. I would like to see in this last 10 seconds this candle break above the VWAP. That'd be ideal, but I don't know if it's gonna do it. Oh, doesn't look like it did it. We'll see. Let's see what this next. Let's see. JUP. JUP broke back in. I like to do a little higher leverage on these smaller caps. I just do small positions. I'm gonna add in on this on JUP. Oh. That was a really small one too. I'm gonna put my stop loss here. Okay, let's go back to Solana. I don't love that. I don't love what it just did with the VWAP. But we'll see what this candle does. Thank you, Rogue Life. Thank you so much. So we just entered also. We're not only in a Solana position, we also just entered a JUP long too. So with this break back into the trend line, it looked like my TA was a little wrong there on my trend line, and Beard helped me out fix that. But it looks like if it respects this trend line, comes back up to the VWAP and then breaks in, that'd be pretty good momentum. But we entered in, and if that does happen, we're in a perfect entry. Like, our entry is awesome for something like that. And so let's hopefully hope that price holds its trend line and begins pushing back up to the VWAP. Let's see the 5 minute. I might add a little bit more. I'm gonna add a little bit more, get my entry a little lower. There we go. We're risking $100 on that trade. That's fine with me. Now in this position, we're risking a little bit more. We're risking almost $877 here on this position with Solana. But I'm liking what it's doing. It made a higher low here, not a lower low. And it looks like it's respecting that and starting to push back up. So I'm pretty happy with what's going on here with Solana. And if Solana starts going bullish, Jupiter is going to start going bullish. And look at that. There we go. That's good. That's on the 5 minute time frame too, a little bit higher. Let's see the 15 minute. How much time is in this 2.5 minutes? Let's see what happens in this 15 minute candle for Jupiter. Oh, Beard. All right, dude. Why do I ever go against what Beard says, dude? Beard's my financial advisor. I just got to say that, guys. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. He's not my financial advisor. He's not my financial advisor. He's not. Nah, Beard's honestly been, he's a friend I've recently made from streaming and doing these trades and like doing the live streams. And we've been hanging out in Discord and like we played video games and stuff together, and like he's really helped me like become much more knowledgeable and like fixing my trend lines and stuff. Like he's really helped me show like some of the mistakes I make, and I hope that when I show you my mistakes, like that trend line I did on JUP, that was a total mistake on my part. I should have done that trend line better, and that could have literally ruined me missing out on an opportunity, right? So I hope that's helpful for you guys, that when I do a mistake and then I fix it and I show it, like you're seeing everything right now, there's nothing hidden. So I hope that's really helpful for you guys, and that it shows you that it's okay if you're learning, like it's okay if you mess up. But this literally, like the reason why I do these live streams for day trading is because I really believe day trading can actually financially change your life. It can really like help if you're like struggling financially, and like for me, I had a very small amount of capital when I first started. I like had $1,000 when I first started in crypto. It was back in 2020. That's all I had, and me and my wife risked it like doing it, and that was a lot of money to us, and we put it in, and we're able to change our lives because I took the time to learn some of this stuff. And so I'm hoping that what I'm teaching and showing you guys and like putting out there, it teaches you guys too, and that it can hopefully change your life too. So that's the whole reason why I'm doing this. And like nothing's faked. Like I hope like you don't think anything's like, oh, he's lying, these aren't real trades. Like, no, this is real. This isn't demo trading, this isn't paper trading, this is all real. Yeah. And I had I was hanging out with Jakey and his friend Colton in Singapore, and he gave me a really good idea that I think I'm gonna start doing for my audience. And it's a little different than the idea that he actually gave me, but I think what I'm gonna do is like, if we have a month where we make some pretty good profit, like because I have expenses I gotta cover every single month. But if we have a month where we make some really good profit, I want to take like $1,000 of that profit, and that $1,000 is going to be putting into a trading account, and any money I make on top of that $1,000 is money we give back to you guys who watch. And so we'll do a stream where we're like, okay, this last month we made X amount of dollars with that $1,000. We're picking 5 people to give. Say I made 500 bucks. We're picking 5 people to give $100 to. Like, put something in the chat and we'll do a spinner or whatever, and then we'll give out that 500 bucks. So I'm excited that I have some fresh ideas for the stream to make it really fun too. D-Gods, baby, don't forget the shameless shill. D-Gods, baby. How many people do we have watching right now? I can't see that right now. How many people do we have? 46? Nice. And I've been kind of like inactive lately because of Singapore and all the traveling. But dang, look, our positions are doing pretty well. Everything's green right now. Sorry. All right, let's see. Let's go back to JUP 3 minute. Ah, I like it. I'm liking it. There we go. Get the VWAP back. I don't know why my VWAP disappears. It drives me nuts. I hate it. I gotta like scroll way out to get it back. What do you guys think, for those watching? What do you guys think about the giveaway? Like, what do you guys think about that? The other idea, which I don't know how this would work, because like, I don't know if I can get in trouble for it. The other idea is I create a wallet that you guys can send money to, and then I record every wallet that sent money. And basically, if you're a wallet that sent money, that is an entry into every monthly giveaway. So say if like we open up this wallet and you guys sent 10K in, we would use that 10K to then go trade. And if I made like $5,000, right? Because now I have more capital to use because people sent in money. Then I can like give way bigger giveaways out. But I don't know how that, like, I don't know financially, like, I don't want to do something that, you know, I would rather put my money out there at risk and then you guys just earn from that than you guys send me money. Like, I don't know legally how that all works. Like, or I don't even know if anybody would even want to do that. But like, that was the other idea. Really, the thing for me the most is like, legally, how does that work? Like, what's the risk there? But that could be a really fun idea too. Like, I set up a wallet for you guys can track it and you guys can see my trades. And then every month, if that wallet makes money, right, whatever, like say, yeah, whatever we make with that money, I keep, like, it'd be like a 90-10 split. 10% goes to me for whatever the work I did, and then 90% goes back to you guys for giveaways. I think that could be fun. But then it'd be like the money you send is completely at risk and it doesn't guarantee you anything. I don't know if that would work. I don't know. That might cause problems. I think I'd rather just do it my own money. Yeah, I'll probably just do that. And then you guys just earn from nothing. You don't got to put anything out there. Hey, Rug Life, I want to thank you for the like and repost on the stream. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much if you're still in here. Thank you. If you're watching right now and you are enjoying this content, you're learning, please like, share this, comment on the post or whatever. Like, any interaction is super, super appreciated and helps us just grow. And it helps us out a lot. It helps us out probably more than you even realize. That simple thing that you could do. I also want to let you guys know, currently there's a BLOFIN tournament going on. I'm pretty stoked on it. I'm hoping potentially I can get a dub in this. And right now there's currently a prize pool. So we hit the first prize pool, right? We're day 2 or day 3 in the tournament. We unlocked the first prize pool of $2,000. But we can, if the volume continues to rise up in this tournament, we can unlock a prize pool of up to $100,000. And so if you're in the top like 25, you're getting paid out. So right now, if you're number 1, you get $200. If you're number 2, you get 120. If you're number 3, you get $100. 4 or 5, you get 80, 50, right? And you can see the rewards here. So if you join this tournament, as we unlock each one, so the next one's 4,000, right? 10,000, 20, 30, 100K. If you join this tournament, you have a chance at potentially winning some cash. There's no like risk for you in regards to entering the tournament. Like, it doesn't cost money to enter the tournament. Now the risk is like trading, right? But if you're already day trading and want to potentially win, if you get in the top 25 on this tournament, and win some cash, like, go for it. So the link for this tournament is in my bio. Please use my link, because if you just try to register yourself, you might not actually make it into, like, they accept those who register, and so mine will make sure that you are registered for the event. And it also kind of helps me out. I don't know if it's an affiliate link, but it's just like a special link they gave me that kind of makes sure you guys are taken care of if you enter the tournament. Okay, so go ahead, like, if you want to take part in this or just check it out, go use my link for this tournament. It's link in my bio. It's in my link tree, and the link tree looks like this. So make sure you're clicking the right one, right? So if someone else is trying to use my link tree or something, because there are people I've caught that try to copy me, but it's this one right here: $100,000 prize pool futures tournament. Click that. And if you don't want to take part in the tournament, but you want to take part in the BLOFIN exchange that I'm using, and you want to start practicing too, they have demo trading on there. Use my BLOFIN futures trading, and you can, if you deposit $2,000, you can get back $300 towards your futures account. So yeah, if you don't want to do the tournament, go make an account with BLOFIN. I want you guys to know, with the relationship I have with you guys, like, BLOFIN's not paying me to tell you this. BLOFIN's not, they made me an affiliate, but like, they don't pay me to shill BLOFIN to you. The only reason why I'm telling you about BLOFIN is because personally, as a day trader in the crypto space, it is by far my favorite exchange. There's no KYC, and the fees are pretty low. And I just really like their platform. Like, I really enjoy it. If you're looking at a better exchange, if you've had high fees and you want to find somewhere a little better, use my BLOFIN link and go start trading on BLOFIN. I really like that. I really like this exchange. So, and there's a tournament going on where you can win some money. And the way you can win is 2 ways: trading volume. So if you're a top trading volume right now, like I'm in top 10 and I have $1.5 million in trading volume. So if you have a lot of trading volume, that's a way you can get and win some cash. Now, another way, say if you don't have trading volume, right? You're like, I don't have size. I'm not going to be able to trade $1 million in volume. But say you're like, but I get a really good ROI. If you get in the top 25 for ROI ranking, you can also get paid out. So there's 2 types of ways you can get paid out in this tournament. It's trading volume and ROI. So it's not all like basically like biggest accounts win. That's not the case here. It's also best traders win. So basically, if you can get 100+% ROI, you're in the top 25. Yeah, or a really top. Let's see what the 25th spot. 53%. If you can beat a 53% ROI, you're in the top 25 and you'll get paid out. I'm currently not in that. I'm trying to do better. Okay, we're trying to get there. But in the volume ranking, I know I can give some volume, and that I'm at rank 10. So I'm hoping to be in the top 10 at least for volume. So yeah. And right now I would get $30. Hey, that's $30 I didn't have yesterday. But if we get to the 4,000, I think it goes up to 60. You know, and then 10K is like I don't know, $100 or something like that. So like it's a cool little fun thing. But yeah, I hope that's helpful, and I hope you guys can potentially earn from that. And yeah, all those links are in every single bio. If you're on TikTok, if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, if you're on X, wherever you're streaming from, they're all in my bio. Twitch has it too, like all of them. So yeah, go check out those links and go just do some looking into it yourself. That was a quick little shill. And also, I don't want you guys to miss out on the tournament because it's only till October 14th. So the earlier you're in on this tournament, the more opportunity you have to get ranked in the tournament, because it's for about 2 weeks. And it only started Monday, so we're still early in the tournament. I used to be a top 3 in the tournament, but then I got freaking whooped in this volume. Like these guys, 4.5, 5.6, 4 million. Like, dude, they're killing it. We'll see if I can get back to top 3. What is it? Soul we're looking at? Okay. Soul's kind of rejecting this VWAP here. I'm really hoping it holds. See, JUP? JUP's respecting that trend line. Might add a little bit more to my JUP position. Okay. Added a little bit more to my JUP. Okay. All right. What time is it? Okay, I still got time. I can't stream too long today. I almost forgot. It's 10:30. Okay, let me double check. All right. I got like 30 more minutes, and then I'll have to call it for the stream. 30 more minutes. But you guys see, I think you guys understand my sentiment for today. I'm still bullish, right, on this, especially in the higher time frames for Solana, right? I'm still bullish. I want to see Solana though break out of this consolidation and liquidity zone, right? But if it can't hold this, then I think we actually do go lower to come on, this liquidity. But I hope we don't. I really hope we don't, because I just want October to like really start ripping. That's what I really want. But if it price goes lower, oh well, like just as better entries. We're looking at Solana. Okay. I'm gonna delete this yellow line. Okay. All right, looks like Solana might be making another higher low here. Right here. Let's see how it respects this little trend that's making. little, these higher lows. Let's see how it respects that. How much time we got in this candle? 218. Okay. And I want to see Bitcoin. Let's see how Bitcoin's doing in that consolidation. Last time we checked, it was in retest. Oh, it broke back in. You see that? It broke out, then broke back in. Oh, wow. It rejected hard on the 50 there. Let's see the 4 out. Bitcoin might be seeing a retest on the VWAP. See this VWAP here? Price retest, then push back out of the consolidation. We'll see though. There's a 3-minute VWAP. It's getting close. And where's this VWAP? I think price is below the VWAP right now. Yeah. Oh, this is someone too I like to check on. Do this real fast. Let's see what these guys are saying right now. I like to check what the moon says too. I don't know if you guys remember who the moon is, but they're also the moon. I think they give really good TA too for what is Bitcoin doing in the day. And so they said 1 hour. Let's see what they said for Bitcoin. Oh, I don't want to block it yet. Oh, Jupiter's getting close to my let's see what we got right there. Oh, wait. What happened to did my Solana position get stopped out? Oh, shoot. Oh, my Solana position got stopped out. Wow. Okay. We might be bleeding a little more today. That means my Jupiter position's probably gonna get stopped out too. Let's see if it holds this. Yeah, looks like we might actually be bleeding a little bit here. Looks like my JUP though is wicking off. So for Solana, I just got stopped out on my Solana position. But with Solana, I'm looking at as it's dumping here, what is it going to do on this hour trend line here, this green line, right? And then also, what is it going to do if it continues to break down? What will it do at the bottom of this consolidation, right? This liquidity zone. See what JUP is doing. JUP is holding that trend line. Maybe I might be close my JUP here in a sec. Yeah. We'll see what Jupiter does. If it can hold this trend line, I mean, it is wicking off the trend line nicely, but we'll see. Looks like we might need to be a little more patient today, and something might come later in. But Solana just made a lower low. Let's see what Bitcoin did. Bitcoin also just had a big wick down. But it did not make a lower low, but it did test the VWAP here. Lots of previous support here on JUP. Let's see. Yeah. Looks like a lot of support has been through here, right here. I'll be so upset if this just wicked me out as like a stop loss hunt. How much volume just went into that candle? 6 mil almost. Oh, that's so frustrating. Trying to squeeze previous 5-minute candle, yeah. Man. That's so frustrating. I hate it when price does that. Happens sometimes though. See what price does here on the 9. $15-minute on Solana is respecting that 1 hour trend line. You see that? Yeah, I think that was a hunt, and they got me. They hunted me down. Freaking neck. JUP might be my saving grace here, though. Man, that's so frustrating. Literally just wicks down and get my stop loss and then massive green candle back. Let's see. Let's see what it does here with the... It looks like it might touch the VWAP again. I'm gonna have some patience before I re-enter on that Solana one. I'm gonna kind of focus in more on this. I mean, even what is Bitcoin doing on the VWAP? Everything's negative. Moodang. Oh my gosh, look at Moodang. Up 15%. No way. What just happened? Oh, I thought I moved something on accident. All right. We're in the last like 18 minutes of the stream. We are being more patient for Solana, seeing what Solana's gonna do in this new time frame, right? It looked like it has a little stop loss hunt here, but I want to see what Solana's gonna do on the VWAP in the 3-minute time frame. And also, or 3-minute time frame here. Let's see where the VWAP is at. So I want to see what the price is going to do here. Is it going to continue to push down? Is it going to retest this green trend line, which is our hour trend line, a little harder, right? Or is it going to test the bottom of this liquidity again? I'm also watching Jupiter, which we still have a live position open, but watching how Jupiter does on this 1 hour trend line too. How does it respect this? Is it going to eventually start pushing up? But yeah. And then we're also watching Bitcoin on what is Bitcoin doing in this consolidation, right? That we have out. What is Bitcoin going to do right now with the VWAP, right? It's right at the VWAP. And if it can hold this bullish momentum, right, in the higher time frames, if it can hold this, it might do some little bit more consolidation. But if it can hold this, right, our liquidity zone that we'd be shooting for is like 63, right, in 63,000, like middle of the 63,000. And if Bitcoin begins to push up towards this liquidity zone, JUP will push up to that, and Solana will start pushing up. Okay, so we're watching all three of these to see how they react. And first, if Bitcoin pushes up, then we know the lowers will follow, right? Solana will follow, and then JUP will follow Solana. And JUP has had a little bit worse days lately than Solana. I mean, I think yesterday they had almost 11% dip. So their movement upwards would be a lot greater in percentage-wise than Solana would be or Bitcoin would be. So we're trying to hope we can catch kind of like the bottom here and hopefully catch that movement as it goes green. And remember, we're in the 2nd day of October, which means the 3rd day when we looked historically, right? When we looked back at the CoinGlass article, historically, Bitcoin in the 3rd day and also the first two. So Bitcoin in the 3rd day tends to go green. Okay. Now Bitcoin in the first 2 weeks tends to be a little slow on the bullish move. The 3rd and 4th week of October tends to really start pushing, right? Which would mean the first 2 weeks are kind of like the times you get your entries in, right? Catch those little pumps, take profit, take off, re-enter, right? And then the 3rd and 4th week, we're looking for large swings, right? A large push upward, maybe 20-30%, right? And the average, the median for October on the ROI for October is around 20 to 21%, okay? So that's what we're excited for. That's what we're looking forward for October. And I'm expecting October, November, December to all be green months. Okay. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that gives you guys perspective in the short and the midterm on what we're expecting in Bitcoin, Solana, Jupiter, and really any L2 that's pretty solid, like Bonk too. We're expecting some green this month. Now, how long will it take to get green? We're watching that, right? Because right now we're in some weird price move. We're in some consolidation, right? And we're trying to catch those bottoms and catch the little pumps up and down, the little moves up and down. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great rest of your day. I hope you find this helpful. I hope you also join in on BLOFIN, my personal favorite exchange right now to use. I hope you also join in on the tournament, and I hope you guys can get ranked and actually get paid out for this tournament. So remember, all those links, if you want to join my Discord too, because tomorrow morning we'll have Morning Maniac TA, where we kind of go over the market just like this together, where you can actually hop on the voice call with me. You can share your screen. We were doing it yesterday. We had like 2 hours, I think we were hanging out on the Morning Maniac TA, and just sharing our info, sharing our technical analysis, sharing coins that we see. We made actually a pretty good amount of money yesterday. I was happy with it. I was having fun. And so if you want to join in our Discord and also get even more TA and help in regards and have a community of people who are also day trading, hop in our Discord. Link is in the bio. That's completely free. We don't charge nothing for that Discord. It's literally just to like grow and learn together and build each other up. So yeah, anybody's welcome to join in, and that is tomorrow morning right around like 7:30 a.m. is when we start the Morning Maniac TA. So yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Happy Wednesday. We will see you tomorrow in the Discord, but if not, I'll see you Friday for the live stream at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Follow up on my grind, 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 follow up on my grind. I'm taking you now. Follow up on my grind, 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 follow up on my grind. I'm taking you now. I'm taking you now. Follow up on my grind, 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 follow up on my grind. I'm taking you now. Follow up on my grind, 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 follow up on my grind. I'm taking you now. I'm taking you now. Yo.